So finally, he tried to move with 120 angle, but due to the drift speed, he has been traveled to the point C. So the new point where he meet just 1 by 6 root 3 kilometers away from the point B. So that is what the new point where he meets. They are asking at what point on the opposite bank will he arrive. He will arrive at the point C. That is what 1 by 6 root 3 kilometers away from the point B. That's all is the answer. So I hope you understand this question. Pradosh, Purima, Pradosh, clearly? Anything
Yes, sir.
else? Yeah. So that is what. Okay, Ishali, Aswita,
Yes, sir.
this is what about this question. Then next two questions are there. So let us finish that question. If this finished, then these questions are over. Then if you solve the worksheet 4, DPP4, which I sent today, you will get plenty of questions related to this. Okay, brothers. When you are free, just try to solve one question at least per day. So it will be easy to solve, understand. So I am taking a river now. All of you observe. This is the river. Okay. Now width of the river, I am giving you 12 kilometers. How much is the width of the river? Everybody? 12.
12 kilometers.
Okay, you have to solve it now. And the velocity of a river with respect to whom it will be? Ground. Okay, 2 kilometers per hour. And a person is trying to swim against to the river with angle of, observe very carefully, 37 degrees with the surface, not above. See that. He is trying to swim how much? 37 degrees with the surface with the velocity of 5 kilometer per hour or speed of 5 kilometers per hour. Now, question is, at what time he will arise? What is the time taken? Understanding? At time is equals to how much? And at what point he arrives? So this is the question. Okay. So you want to find it. So anybody can tell me, see this 5 kilometer per hour is what? Velocity of a river, sorry, velocity of a swimmer with respect to whom? Everybody. 5 kilometers per hour. Velocity of a swimmer with respect to whom? River. Is it okay, guys?
River.
Yes, all of you. So this is what the question. Now you observe very carefully. So let us start solving. Now I will take it. We all knows. Here I will draw two components. One is x components. Another one is what component? All of you. Y component.
Y.
So if I draw x component and this is the y component and it is making the angle. So with the, what is the angle? Everybody, with the theta, how much it is?
37.
37 degrees. Understand it? And magnitude is 5 kilometer per hour. So means in the sense of, here what will come? 5 cos
5 cos
and here what
37.
will come? 5 sin,
Sin
5 sin.
sin 37.
So we all know triangle. So 37 angle. What is the triangle? 37. 3, 4, 5. Is it right?
5.
Am I correct? All of you? 37 degrees.
Yes, sir.
So cos 37 means what? By this time you should know. Cos 37 means 5 into 4 by 5 or 3 by 5?
4 by
4 by 5.
4 by
Sin into, this will get cancelled. So it is 4. 4 kilometer per hour. Next, this one what will come? Everybody? 3 by 5. So 5
3
will
by
get
5.
cancelled. What is the answer? 3 kilometer per
3
hour. So means
kilometer per hour.
vertically he is trying to move with a, vertically he is trying to move with a 3j cap. Is it correct? In this direction, he is trying to move with a 4k cap. 4 minus 4 I cap. Is it right or wrong, guys? Minus 4 I cap. But this direction we know. What is the river velocity? Verify it. What is the river velocity? Yes, please. Nobody knows, sir.
2 kilometer per hour.
Yes. 0.82 kilometer per hour.
2 kilometer
Okay,
per hour.
guys. Others, understood or not? Laksha, so he is trying to swim in minus x direction 4 kilometer per hour. Forget about the minus also. So I will remove it. So this is what I have been found it now. So now you tell me, they are asking at what point he will reach us and what is the time taken by him. So observe very carefully now which direction he is moving. First of all, let me find the time now. Let it be. You understand this. Now, if I want to find the time, something I want to find it. Can you tell me what we have done till now? If you want to find the time means
Velocity.
you need to find velocity of a swimmer with respect to ground. Is it right or wrong? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
So velocity of a swimmer, which direction? Minus x direction or plus x direction? Check it here. This is 4. 4 is not equals to 2. So he swims towards to the left or towards to the right? I want to know. He swims towards to the left,
Left.
towards to the right. All of you. He will swim towards.
Left.
Understanding everybody? Understand? Please respond, guys. So this is actually
Yes, sir.
speed, but he will go in this direction. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is
Yes,
what.
sir.
Have you noticed it? He is moving towards the left or right now? Left. And this is the right. Clear? So what is that? What is the speed he is moving? -2. -2 I cap. Is it okay, everybody? And vertically he is moving with what? Plus 3j.
Plus 3.
3j cap. So velocity of a swimmer with respect to ground, which is equals to velocity of a river with respect to ground. In what direction? Opposite direction, because swimmer is swimming like this. Understand? Sorry. Velocity of a swimmer with respect to river plus, next what will come formula? Velocity of a swimmer with respect to river plus velocity of a river with respect to what? Ground. Understand? So that is what? It is minus opposite. So what is that values? -2 I cap plus vertically how much? 3j cap.
Plus
Now I want to
3j cap.
find, I want to find what velocity is traveling. If I want to find speed, of course, this is velocity we found. I want to find the speed. Speed means how we can find. We know speed is a what? Magnitude of a velocity. Yes or no, guys? Yes, please. So magnitude of
Sir.
velocity means what is that? 2 square. Here what will come? 3 square, which is equals how much? 4 plus 9. So how much it is? 4 plus 9 means 13 kilometer, root 13 kilometer per hour. So that is the speed of the person. Is it okay, guys? Any doubt, guys?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes, sir.
That is what. So now if I see, all of you observe very carefully. I want to find the time. So let us find the time now. So observe very carefully what angle he is swimming. So this is the 2. He is going minus x-axis 2, and vertically he is swimming how? Vertically he is swimming how? 3 kilometer per hour. Clear? Understand?
Kilometer per hour.
So he is swimming now. So of course resultant force will act in between them. So now I want to find the tan theta. So tan theta is equals to what? I want to find the theta, what angle he is swimming. So let me see that. So what is the tan theta is equals to? We all know how much it is. Tan theta is equals to
3 by 2.
Please respond. Tan theta is equals to how much? 2 by 3 or 3 by 2 What is the tan theta?
3 by 2.
Yeah. Tan theta is equals to how much? Now you tell me. Everybody. Tan theta is equals to how much? Yes, please. 2 by 3 or 3 by 3 or 3 by 2 Tan theta is equals to
2 by 3.
2 by 2. Understand? Now, so of course, what is the first question? They are asking, find what is the time taken to travel. So if you want to find the time, so we all knows what is the formula. What is the formula for time taken? Time is equals to everybody. Yes, please.
Displacement by velocity.
Distance
By velocity. So velocity in what direction Prados will take? Velocity in vertical direction. Yes or no? Yes, please. So what is the vertical direction velocity? Vertical direction 3 kilometer per hour. So speed distance is equals to 12 kilometer and velocity is equals to 3 kilometer per hour. So total time is equals to how much it will come? All of you.
4 kilometer per hour.
4 hours. Time is equals to
4
how many
hours.
hours? 4 hours he will travel. Is it okay, guys? Yes, please. Yeah, that is what. Now, so let us find at what point he arrives. Of course, the time I found it. Now, at what point he arrives, we want to find it. What point does he arrive? So we already found it. He is traveling with the -2 like this direction. So this is the starting point here. and this is the vertical point where he travel with a 3 kilometer per hour, and this is the minus x direction 2 kilometer per hour. So now he travels what? Resultant force, left direction or right direction? Everybody, left direction.
Left.
Yes or no? So this is what will be happening. So now parallel shift. Here 2 means here also what is that? Here also how much it is? 2. Is it okay, guys?
2.
Yes, please. And what is the vertical
Yes,
distance?
sir.
River vertical distance how much, Ra, Pradosh? River vertical distance 12 kilometer. Clear?
12 kilo.
Yeah. And this is 2. Now can you tell me if this is 2 and this is 12, then what is the hypotenuse? AC. I want to know AC. How much it is? Can you find it and tell me? Yes, please. The resultant is this side 2, it is acting, and this is the 12. So can you tell me how much it is? This is the triangle I am forming now. So I want to find AC now. That is what point he is meeting. So that is what drift. We want to find drift BC. We want to find it. So can you tell me what is that AC? AC is equals to how much? If this is the 12 and this is the 2, then C will become what? We all know which formula will have
Root 140.
root. Correctly find, brothers. How much it will
Root
come?
148.
Root 148. No. Check it, Laksha, once again. Is it 148? All of you verify.
Yes, sir.
Is it 148? No, Ra.
Root 148.
No, he traveling with what speed here? We all knows this AC. He is traveling with initially already given in the question. Verify it. He is traveling with what? Yes, please. How much is traveling? In this angle, how much is traveling? Like this side, it is 5 kilometer per hour, and he reaches to the point C. Here he will reaches to the point C, and this distance is 12. Now this is the 12 kilometer. We all knows, and this is the drift speed. We all knows that this side is -2. So here also it will be 2. So now he is swimming with what velocity from A to C? Everybody, he is swimming with what? 5 kilometer per hour. Understanding? Brothers, clear? 5
Yes, sir.
kilometer per hour. Now we want to find a drift. At what point he is reaching? So that is what BC. So drift is equals to what is the formula? Drift is equals to, yes, please. Drift BC is equals to how much the formula? Just now before question also we solved. Drift BC is equals to what? Verify it. Speed into
Speed into time.
speed into time. Understanding? So drift BC is equals to speed into time. So can you tell me time? We know that 4 hours. Now what is the speed he is traveling? He actually initiated with a 5 kilometer per hour. River is traveling with a 2 kilometer per hour. So that finally and here this side he is traveling with a 4 kilometer per hour. So finally to reach the C point, what is the drift speed? He has been maintained. How much it is?
2 kilometer per hour.
2 kilometer per hour. 2 kilometer per hour. So the speed of the person is 2 kilometer per hour into time taken is how much? 4 hours. So which is equals to how much? How much, everybody?
2.
8 kilometers totally. So from the perpendicular line, how many kilometers away is meeting? All of you. Yes, please. So if this is the river, actual distance is what? If we go perpendicularly A point to B point. So he actually swims how much distance, everybody? 12 kilometers. Yeah. But now in this, from the B point, how many kilometers away he is meeting? Everybody, he is meeting 8 kilometers away from that. So that is what C point it is. So now you can find what is the actual distance he swims. Can you tell me what is the actual distance? First question. Actual distance he can swims. That is what AC. So can you tell me AC is equals to what? Square root of, yes, please, BC square plus AB square. Yes or no?
AB square.
Yeah. So 12 square plus 8 square. How much, guys? 12 square plus 8 square.
144 plus.
Do it and tell me, all of you. So this is 8 and this is 12. So then AC is equals to how much it will come? Fastly. So that is what actual distance. So 12 square means 144. 18 square is how much? 18 square is how much, Amma? Huh?
64.
18 into 18, 324. So 3 to 4 plus ma 8 square, correct? 64. Sorry, ma. Sorry, sir. So 8 square means it is
Root 208.
64. Okay. So which is equals to 144 plus 64. So which is equals
Root
to
208.
200 root 208. So find it root 208 value, everybody. Root 208, which is equals to 14.42 kilometers. So what is the actual distance he will swim, everybody? Actual distance. He has actually he need to swim 12 kilometer, but due to the in this direction inclination he is swimming, so he totally swims how much distance? 14.42 kilometers. But it is towards the what? Left or right? Towards to the left. Clear? That is what you have to remember. Anybody having any doubt, you can ask. Be very careful. Once again, I will explain fastly. Listen. He is actually trying to swim with a 37 degrees angle with the surface. 37-degree angle with the surface. Now, actually we know here we will draw a components, y component and as well as x component. But always we have to make the theta with y component or x component. We want it. Which is the angle we want? This angle or this angle? Suppose I want like this. Now tell me which angle we want to find. This angle we want or this angle we want? We need this angle. Yes or no, guys? Yes, please. All of you. So for that purpose only I am finding the theta also. So theta how much I got? Tan theta is equals to how much it is? Theta
2
is
by
equals
3.
to tan inverse of
2
what?
by 3.
2 by 3. That is what I am finding. Are you clear now, everybody? That is what it is. Now he tried to swim inclination with 37 degrees with the surface with 5 kilometer per hour, but river is traveling with a 2 kilometer per hour. So I draw the vertical component and as well as horizontal component. I found that in minus x axis his velocity is 4 and river speed is 2, so that both are not balanced. So he is moving towards to the left or right? He is moving towards to the left with how many kilometer per hour? All of you. 2 kilometer per hour. That is what
2
the
kilometer per
resultant. That is what the resultant force I have found it. Is it yes or no? Pradosh, clear? Okay. So the resultant speed,
Yes,
what is
sir.
the speed he is traveling towards to the left? 2 kilometer per hour. So actually he has to reach perpendicularly to point B, but he is swimming in this direction. Somewhere he will reach at point C. So that is what we used to call as drift. Okay. So drift is the BC. So now he is swimming horizontal vertically with the how much speed? Vertically, we have found it. Vertically, he is swimming with what speed? 3 kilometers
3
per hour.
kilometer per hour.
And he is swimming inclination with what? In this direction, 2 kilometer per
2
hour.
kilometer per hour.
Okay. So that is what it is. So this is 3 kilometer per hour. So what actually he is finding? So what speed he is swimming? I found the magnitude. What speed he is swimming? He is swimming with a root 13 kilometer per
Root
hour.
13 kilometer
Okay.
per hour.
So now tan theta. Theta also I have found. With what angle to the perpendicular? Theta is equals to tan inverse of 2 by 3. With that angle he is swimming. And time taken to swim is equals to, always remember, whenever you want to find that speed, sorry, time, you have to take the width of the river. That is what? Yes. And vertical distance, sorry, the speed of a body or velocity of a body in which direction? Y direction, means J cap. Clear, everybody? Ishali, J cap. So what is the J cap? We got it. How much it is? 3 kilometer per hour. So T is
Kilometer per hour.
equal to 4 hours. We got it. So now we want to find at what point he will meet. So we found it already. He moves towards to the left. So left means at somewhere point C he will meet it. So what is that point and what is the actual distance? Point means from B point how much away. So from B point how much away it is? We found it. Drift is equals to speed into time. How much away? 8 kilometers away. Then what is the actual distance he swims? Actual distance is equals to what? We will apply Pythagoras theorem. AC
14.42.
14.42 kilometer. That is what the actual distance he swims. So this is what about this question. I hope you all understand. Everybody clear? Yes. Now last concept. Let me finish this concept and we'll wind up. The last concept is very, very important. So now the same person, he wants to swim minimum distance. Do you all understand it? He wants to swim in minimum distance. Minimum distance means he has to travel, what guys? Shortest distance means he has to travel in a how? Anybody? Any clue? And he wants to minimum time also. Yes, please, Pradosh. The one and only way, if he wants to travel minimum distance means he must travel what? Minimum distance. Minimum distance means somebody is 0. Can you tell me? That will start with a D. Minimum distance means somebody is 0. What is that? All of you. Theta, very good. Drift is 0. BC is equals to 0. Yes or no, guys? If the drift is equals to 0, then he will go perpendicularly. Yes or no, guys? All of you?
Yes,
So this is the river. Now, river is flowing like this direction. So if he wants to reach exactly perpendicularly, then he has to swim towards the left hand or towards to the right hand. Everybody. Towards to the, yes, please. Towards to the left hand. So this is velocity of a river with respect to ground. So he has to swim in this direction so that the river will push him like this direction. Yes or no, guys? He's swimming like this, he's swimming, river will push him. So that is why he has to swim towards to the left direction with some velocity or speed with respect to river. So VSR. So if I draw, and here theta, always with the perpendicular axis, theta should make. So if I draw a components, one is x-axis, another y-axis. Can you tell me the components? What will come here now? Here theta is there. So y-axis and as well as x-axis, and he has to swim like this. So what is the components? Fastly tell me. All of you. Yes, please. Here is the theta. So then what should come? Velocity of a swimmer with respect to river. So VSR cos theta, and here what will come? VSR sin theta. Understanding? But VSR sin theta must be equals to something if he wants to travel perpendicularly, shortest distance, which is equals to what? Anybody? Which is equals to what? Velocity of a river with respect to ground. Yes or no, Pradosh? Minus x and plus x. Both will equal only, he can go in a perpendicular. Right or wrong?
yes, sir.
Yes, everybody. Please respond. All of you. Then, at what angle he has to swim to travel minimum distance? VSR sin theta. Understanding? VSR sin theta must be is equals to V velocity of river with respect to ground. Is it right or wrong? All of you. Then
Yes, sir.
sin theta is equals to velocity of a river with respect to ground divided by velocity of a swimmer with respect to what? River. Understanding? So this is the formula. So if he wants to travel the minimum distance, he has to travel sin theta is equals to VR, velocity of a river divided by velocity of a swimmer. Is it okay, guys? This is the formula to travel the minimum distance. Is it okay? Clear, everybody? Yes, please. Minimum distance means. Clear, everybody? So drift will become what?
Yes, sir.
Drift will become what? If we try to swim like this direction, drift will become what? Drift is equal
Zero.
to 0. Then exactly he will reach exactly at perpendicularly. So this is sin theta. So sin theta is equals to how much? VR by Vs, velocity of a swimmer. So with this angle, if he swims with the surface river, then he will go perpendicularly how? Perpendicularly straight line. Is it okay, guys? All of you? Yes. For example, sir, how, sir? Verify it. So for example, VR is equals to, I will take 3 kilometer, and Vs is equals to, for example, this let me take it is equals to 9 kilometer. Now this one, then this person should travel with 9 kilometer, correct? This side down also should come 9. So what we can take? Okay, this both should be equal. So both should be equal means let me take some values, your choice. But both the sides sin theta is equals to VR. That should be happening. So if you have taken, for example, this person is traveling with some x meter river is traveling with x kilometer per hour. Then this person Vs also should travel with some y kilometer per hour. But if I find the value VSR sin theta, if I find, it must be equals to what? Everybody, it must be equals to V river, velocity of the river with respect to ground. If both will become equal, then I can go how, guys? I can go with a straight line. Understand, everybody? Understand, Pradosh? Clear?
Sir.
Understand? That is what you have to remember. Okay, so that is what, how to make minimum distance. Next, minimum time. So minimum time means when it will take minimum time, guys. Can you tell me? When he travels what direction? He wants to travel fastly, so he has to travel opposite to river flow or same direction of river or perpendicularly to the river. What direction he has to swim to reach very fastly? Everybody. So let us take again now. So I am taking a
Direction.
river. Observe very carefully. Now river is flowing in this direction. If you want to move faster, so you tell me, if you swim same direction of a river, you go faster, or if you swim opposite to the river, you go faster. Everybody, with less time. Yes, please. You have to make what? Opposite.
Direction of the river.
Yes. So direction of river you have to flow. If you go oppositely, it will take more time. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
That is what. So I'm taking distance of the river is, so let me take yes. Now, this is the point A and this is the point B, and river is traveling in this direction. River is traveling in this direction. So you want to go very fastly. So you have to travel in the same direction of river, or you have to travel perpendicularly to river, or you have to travel opposite direction to river. What direction you have to travel? Everybody. Yes, please. Same direction to river. Is it yes or no? Please respond. Yes. So that is what. So velocity of a swimmer with respect to river, this is. So he has to make theta with whom? Vertically. So this is the theta. So now if this is the angle he has to make with the perpendicular line. So if I draw two components here, so what is the two components? Draw that now, all of you. So x-axis, y-axis, and this is x-axis. So he has to swim like this. So here is the theta. With this angle, he has to swim towards to the y-axis, j cap. So here what will come? All of you respond and tell me. VSR, VRS, velocity of a river with respect to, velocity of a swimmer, velocity of a swimmer with respect to river. Here also velocity of a swimmer with respect to river. So here what will come? Sin theta, and here what will come? Cos theta. Clear? Understand? And this is what resultant speed. That is what velocity of a swimmer with respect to river. So this is y direction and this is x direction. So if we make with this angle with the y direction, then only he will go faster. So by that time, let us find the theta. So theta is equals to what? Time. Time is equals to what? We all know. Formula. Time is equals to distance by
Velocity.
distance by everybody. Distance by velocity. Velocity in which direction? Before question also I have told you. Velocity in which direction we should take? Here you can see. Velocity in which direction? Check it. Vertical direction. Understanding? So what is the velocity in vertical direction? Everybody verify it. Velocity in vertical direction what? Velocity of a swimmer with respect to river, cos theta. So that is the formula for finding the time, shortest time. So now time must be minimum. So can you tell me time must be minimum means when? Cos theta is maximum or cos theta is minimum? When the time will be minimum? Anybody? When the time will be minimum? If the theta will become increases or theta will become decreases? When? Theta is maximum or theta is minimum? Sorry, cos theta. So cos theta is maximum. When the maximum value? Can you tell me? Cos theta 0 to 90. Where is the maximum? Cos theta. Cos 0 or cos 90? Yes, please. Cos 90 or cos 0? Where is the cos 90? Remember, theta will be minimum when cos theta will become maximum. Can you tell me theta is maximum where? Theta at what angle maximum? Everybody.
90.
90 degrees, 0 degrees. Cos 90, how much, brothers? Cos 90, how much, amma?
0.
0. Understanding? So cos 0, how much? Sin 90.
90.
Understanding? Cos 90 is 0. Sin cos 0 is how much? 1. Understanding?
1.
That is the maximum value. So when it will become maximum, cos theta is maximum, t will become minimum. Be remember that. So cos 0 is equals to 1. So that is what you have to remember. If cos theta is equals to 1, then maximum value will come. If the maximum value means time will be what? maximum value. So he has to swim time theta is equals to 0. So theta is equals to 0 means to reach that side, to make minimum time, he has to swim how? Anybody can tell me? He has to swim how?
Perpendicular.
He has to swim perpendicularly. That is what you have to remember. So he should swim. If he wants to reach the riverbed very quickly, he has to swim perpendicular to river flow. So then only he can goes. Are you clear, everybody? So that is what you have to remember. Because cos theta, theta is maximum, cos theta is maximum, time will be minimum. Okay. So when theta is maximum, value will be varies from 0 to 1. If you go cos more than 90, again you will get cos 180. What is the cos 180 value? Cos 180 value minus 1. Yes or no, guys? Understand, brothers? So cos maximum is cos 1, cos 0 is 1, and cos 90 is 0. And again cos 180 is minus 1. So when the cos value is maximum, when cos theta is equals to what? Everybody? 0 degrees. So cos 0 is equals to 1 maximum. So then here means in the sense of theta is equals to 0. Theta is equals to 0 means he has to swim perpendicularly. This is how he has to swim to reach very less time. Exactly, he will go to the point B. So that is what you have to remember. So minimum time, minimum time. Have you understand? If you want to find the time, what is the formula? Distance of the river divided by VSR cos theta. If you want to find the minimum distance, sin theta is equals to what? Everybody, minimum distance, sin theta is equals to VR by VS. Clear? So this is what about this concept. Now, as I told you, one book we have. In that book, everything clearly they have been mentioned with the formulas, all the things. That book already I have shared with you also in our group. Just wait, I will show you that book. Formula book, handbook, long back I have shared with you. You might be remember that. Have you remember? Long back I have shared with formula book. So that formula book, if you have noticed it, they have been very clearly, they mention all the formulas only, no concepts, only formulas they have given. I think in this page number. Those who are first time joining, I'll send this book again. So this is the book where you can notice it. All the formulas of this river flow and as well as everything they have been mentioned very perfectly. So just a minute. This is projectile motion. Okay, next chapter it is. Here, have you seen for minimum time and as well as, so minimum time they have written simply distance by velocity. Velocity in vertical direction means what is the theta? Here cos theta is equals to what? Cos theta is equals to 0 degrees means what is the maximum value? 1 means cos 0 degrees equals to 1. So V into 1, V only. Yes or no, Laksha? That is what? D means distance. So S by V. That is the minimum time. So minimum time is equals to S divided by vertical velocity. See that? V and D. That's all. That is what. Next. For minimum distance, sin theta is equals to what? Everybody. Velocity of A. What is the minimum time? River divided by velocity of a swimmer with respect to river. VR by VS. Okay. So that is what you have to remember it. So in this book, you can see here, they have been mentioned everything very clearly. So VR by VS, swimmer. So that is what sin theta. Time taken to cross shortest path, VR by V. So this all the things, everything they have mentioned, either moving greater speed, assuming V is greater than VR. Okay. And next, V is less than VR. Same direction is swimming. Opposite direction is swimming. Everything they mentioned very clearly. So please read these things and just learn case alone. Okay, Pradosh, Laksha, swimmer into the river. Same direction is swimming, opposite direction is swimming, inclination with angle he is swimming, and here opposite, see, towards to the right, towards to the left. Then what is the minimum distance to cross the river? That is what? Time of crossing as well as minimum distance crossing. Everything they have been mentioned. So please read this all. Then motion under gravity also already we discussed. But here onwards, I'll teach you in the next classes. That is what third chapter, projectile motion. Till here you can study projectile motion alone. I'll teach you. Okay. Please kindly finish it. From here, we'll meet in the tomorrow's class. Now you can try for a DPP4. Definitely, you people can able to solve at least some questions. Okay, Pradosh?
Yes, sir.
Ishali? That. Okay?
Yes, sir.
We'll meet tomorrow.